Hello, my name is Colin Wood, and I do van life in a Skoolie. In today's episode, I am taking my bus back from Walla Walla at my grandparents' house, and I'm going to take a little bit different route back to the North Cascades than I usually do. So feel free to join me on this adventure, and don't forget to subscribe. The entire purpose of this trip was to go visit my dad and my grandparents. My grandparents have lived in Walla Walla for many years. That's where they went to college. They left for a time and I ended up coming back. Both my parents went to college in Walla Walla at Walla Walla College, and they got married in Walla Walla. So I've been to Walla Walla many times throughout my childhood, and I always love it out here. It's absolutely beautiful, and even though it's spring, it was about 85 degrees and warm and sunny, and it was just a lovely day, and it usually is out in this part of the country. As beautiful as this drive is, I actually prefer driving around out in the Palouse just north of here, and I didn't get a chance because I was spending lots of time with my grandparents, as much as I can, talking to them. I had to go back early because I suddenly got a vaccine appointment, and I had to get back for that. But it's still a lovely drive, and I got to find out what kind of fuel mileage my bus gets at 70 miles an hour. On the way back, I saw a controlled burn, at least I think that's what it was, next to the freeway. That was out near the Tri-Cities, and I think that's the fire that I saw on my way down to Walla Walla. I'm not sure what I'm going to end up calling this video, but one of the titles that's definitely in the running is "Watch Bug Splatter Slowly Accumulate on My Windshield." I'm not sure why, but the drive down through the Yakima Valley there is one of the less interesting drives that I've been on. The scenery is beautiful, you can't really see a whole lot of it from the road. There's definitely better roads that go through here for the view anyways. This stretch of road coming out of Yakima is actually going through the middle of a military training ground, and it's extremely steep, and I was surprised that my bus was able to maintain speed going up all those hills. Most of the trucks can't do anywhere close to 70, but for some reason the bus was able to do it, and it probably put a large dent in my fuel economy, as I found out later in the trip. One of the best parts of the trip is always going over the top of these mountains and looking down into the valley where Ellensburg is located. I reached Snoqualmie Pass right as the sun was starting to set, which made for a bit of a blinding drive, especially since I don't have any sun visors in the bus. But it was still very scenic, and I just wish I had a way to clean the bugs off of my windshield while I was driving. One of the more unusual features of this pass is this overpass that is designed specifically for wild animals to cross over. Apparently it gets used quite often as well. As I drove along through the west side of the pass, I got to see the sunset multiple times over various hills, and that's always the fun of going westbound over the Snoqualmie Pass during sunset.